Hey everyone, it's Jessica here, and I've got a new toy today. I want to show you the unboxing of the iPhone 6 Plus, yay! And it's quite a big phone. I have already taken the cellophane off because it's evil and I didn't want to be doing it in front of everyone on camera. Just to show you the box comparison between the iPhone 5 and the iPhone 6 Plus, look at the size difference. That's a massive difference. Also, it's got it embossed the shape of the phone on the front. It hasn't actually got the picture like you'd normally get. It's got the normal iPhone on the side. It's got it in silver this time. It's usually in black, so I don't know if it's because I ordered it in silver. Maybe we'll see. And opening it up, we have got the iPhone. And like I said, it's this massive device. But first of all, before I show you this, I'm going to show you what is in the box. So we've got obviously the usual holder, and we have got a little wallet which contains the SIM card, pokery, jiggery thingy, whatever you call it these days. We've also got some Apple stickers, as you always get. I don't actually ever use these on anything. I don't know why. Maybe I should stick it all over my non-Apple laptop just to wind everyone up, because that seems like the cool thing to do, of course. You've got the iPhone 6 Plus little guide on how to use it. I don't know why I'm holding it over there because you're over there. It's a little 6 Plus guide. It's pretty much like a normal iPhone. The only thing that's different is the sleep wake button, or the power button, is moved to the right hand side. It used to be on the top. And then some general phone info stuff. I've got so many of these now because of all my iPhones and iPods over the years, but it's obviously a wall USB port thingy. And the headphones, which they're quite good actually. I use them for recording sometimes, just so I don't have to have a big headset on my head. And something you can never have too many of, because they always break all the time, I swear, is a lightning cable, which I might put that one in my car because I've already got a good one in my house. So that's all the crap inside the box. Let's have a look at the phone itself. Now this is the satisfying part. Let's go. Yes. That was so fun. And it's so shiny. I don't know if you can get an idea of that. Look, you can see the sky outside. You can see yourself, kind of, somewhere. Where are you? There you are. So on the phone itself, on the top, we've got nothing. It's completely smooth up there now. On the right hand side, we've got the power button, or the sleep wake button as they call it, and the SIM card tray, which this one's already got. I've already got the SIM card in this a long time ago, so, well, I say a long time ago, earlier on when I got it. And on this side, we've got the usual volume rocker, which isn't really a rocker anymore, it's just two buttons, but volume up and down. And then we've got the mute button, which makes it go quiet. You know all this. If you've seen an iPhone before, you've pretty much seen this stuff. On the bottom, we've got the lightning connector, so let's start with that. We've got a speaker, which I'm hoping, because this is a bigger phone, better speaker, maybe? Bigger speaker? Better sound quality. And we've got the microphone port, which is a lot smaller. Usually it's got, on the previous model, it's got lots of holes, but on this one it's only got one. And then obviously the headphone placey, the jacky thingy. You can plug headsets and everything. On the back we've got the camera, which does stick out a tiny bit, but it's not too bad. I'm going to get a case of this anyway, so it doesn't really bother me too much. Same with the little lines. Everyone's been saying they don't like these lines very much, which they're not the most attractive ever, but they are needed for the aerials to separate them out. And the flash, which is just True Tone flash, which I haven't actually used before, so it'd be good to see, because my previous one was a 5, so I just had a regular flash. And obviously there's microphone for recording video. The reasons I went for this, even though it's so big, over the smaller iPhone 6, was because, well, it's got a better camera for one, because I'm going to be using this for vlogs until I get a better camera, as I did with my previous iPhone. So the optical image stabilization is good in there, and that's good because I walk around a lot, and you'll see how well it works. I'll do a little test video later on when it's all charged up and synced up and stuff. Also, I went for it for the bigger battery life because I don't know about you, but this doesn't last much longer than a day. I'll be lucky, especially if I'm out and don't get the best signal. And it's always good to say you're at the end of the night, you've been out clubbing, and you want to call a taxi or something. It's always good to have a phone that's actually working. Apart from that, I don't mind the bigger size too much because obviously it's going to be in my bag quite a lot. If I had it in my pocket, it'd probably get quite annoying. I can see if you do keep it in your pocket, you probably want to go for a 6 over a 6 Plus, but overall, it doesn't really bother me too much. I'm probably going to end up getting the watch, which hopefully, I'm fingers crossed that you can control a lot of the functions, so I can just literally leave this in my bag and control everything from the watch, so that'd be quite useful, hopefully, fingers crossed, if it's not too expensive. So let's power this up. So just while it's doing that, if you just saying about the curved glass, it's very nice around the side. It's so smooth, it just runs straight, and it feels really thin as well. I'll show you the thickness in comparison. It's not that much thinner, but I don't know if you can see that. But it does feel a lot different. I mean, obviously it's a lot bigger, so it weighs a bit more, which that was something when I got the iPhone 5 that I did like, that it felt like a phone without a battery in it, is how I described it. So, hola! Hello! Where have you gone? So, just set the language up, set the Wi-Fi. Now I'm going to restore from cloud backup, which is going to take a while. So, leave me with this. I'm going to restore this, and I'm going to do a little test of the actual onboard camera and do a little shake test and see how it works. So, how well it does. So, I'll be back soon. Slow fade. Okay, apparently I've got no backups available, so it's going to have to set up as a new iPhone. So much for all that. Let's put my password in. Updating more stuff. Updating forever. There's a lot of waiting around, but hey, I think it's the same with all phones. One thing I'm looking forward to trying out is this finger touch ID thing, because obviously it's so much easier than typing in a passcode. And I only had the 5 before, so it didn't have that. Still updating. One thing I do like about this though is a bigger keyboard. So I didn't really have many problems with the old one, but it's nice not to have to worry about being quite so accurate. I'm looking forward to seeing landscape mode as well, so we'll see when it finishes. Updating. Update faster. And there we go. So just going to set up, find my iPhone in case I ever lose it, because I might have lost a couple in the past. Better safe than sorry. Set up iMessage, it's already pretty much done. So here we go to set up Touch ID. So put fingerprint on here. You have to do it multiple times. Keep going to you've got to test out all the different bits of your thumb. Oh, clicked it by accident. It didn't like that very much. So I can only unlock it with the thumb now, so if I lose the thumb, I do very well. So to set passcode, set passcode. And then you can use Touch ID for App Store as well, which is quite useful. Do I want to use Siri? Yes. Don't automatically send stuff because I don't want. Display a zoom. Let's go for standard because we've got two different options. So we got the. Well, I can't really see any difference to be fair. That's apparently standard. It's apparently zoomed. It's not really much difference. I might as well keep it as standard. It looks a bit neater as standard, so. Welcome to iPhone. And holding it in my hand actually. Oh. We've got an alert. Is that text? I think they've got new default texting. Actually, holding it in my hand is not too big. I thought it might be a bit bigger than this, but I can kind of say it's comfortably. I can hold it in one hand and use another hand. I can't probably use one hand as I did before. And they've got that special. They've got a special function where if you double tap, apparently. Well, there we go. You don't click it. Double tap the home button and everything moves down, so it's meant to be able to reach stuff better, but I don't like that function. So I'm just going to use two hands, I guess. And let's try out the landscape mode. So I guess that'd be quite useful. It's like a iPad mini, but not that mini. And obviously that works in the mail. I haven't finished setting up the mail app yet. Let's get all my emails. Should we test out this camera? Because this is one of the reasons I bought this for. So the camera has now got extra functions. So it's got time-lapse mode. It has now got slow-mo mode, which I'm looking forward to having a bit of play around with this one actually. Obviously the normal video, photos, square, and panoramic that I had before. So let's have a go at this video. Do I have to turn anything on? So I'm just going to record. What shall I record? I'll record what's going on outside the window. And jiggle it around a bit. So let's see how that's going on. So if I play that back, I'll put a clip of this also in the thing, but as you can see, the window frame at the bottom, I'm moving quite a lot, but the actual picture is staying really still. So I'm quite impressed with that actually. Just to show you once more time. See the window frame at the bottom? Moving a lot, but the actual picture is staying very still. And that's really impressive. I don't think I've seen that even with the bigger cameras that I've used before for vlogging, but so I guess it was worth the extra size, and we'll see how the battery life fares when it actually runs down. It's currently almost full, so but thanks for watching this unboxing. Check out more. Usually I do gaming videos on my YouTube channel. Check out more of them, and I'll be back soon. Bye!